In 1990, South Africa's apartheid system was politically eased, but the gap in people's hearts could not be filled. On both sides of the road, there are white people on one side and people of color on the other side, tall buildings on one side, and poverty on the other side. On February 11, Nelson Mandela, who was imprisoned for apartheid, was released from prison. His car drove in the middle of the road, like a bridge between two races, bringing ethnic integration to South Africa. Until 1994, South Africa legally lifted apartheid, but people could not accept each other. In the same time, Mandela won the presidential election and became the first black president of the Republic of South Africa.
Tolerance is a character that is not easy to achieve, especially to those who have hurt you. However, the best way to eliminate hatred is precisely tolerance. So he used the leadership style of tolerance to bridge the gap between blacks and whites. The scene shows Mandela coming to the training ground to motivate the players. Mandela wanted to use rugby to unite blacks and white South Africans and inspire all South Africans. He visited the team before the match to set an example and appealed to black South Africans to support the rugby team. This reflects his use of inspiring leadership style to convince player or public to trust them by example to break down the barriers between the people.
In the movie, Mandela's values are most worth to being inclusive. From his first day as president, it turned out the values government officials were executed by Mandela and his team for fear, and Mandela used his own way to resume those officials and let them stay here to work for him and the whole countries. And Mandela's demanded captain of the athlete team to talk, and he told the captains the key to making the team play well was to stand an example for the reference. When the team was a difficult victory, and everyone hacked each other's, and Mandela achieved his goals, and the president achieved to the team, which was just a moment that made everyone exclusive. Mandela's inclusiveness saved his whole countries.
Nowadays, crucibles can drive the leader to depress and feel injustice. However, once the leader willing to overcome, those crucibles will become their stepping stone to succeed. By revisit and accept those life difficulties, those barriers will eventually turn into unique knowledge that help leaders identify their life purpose and achieve their goals with passion. However, crucibles provide opportunity to practice leaders overcome skill and help them build up their authentic leadership. Therefore, crucibles allows leader to achieve self-development.
In the movie, Mandela's support team has established a long-term relationship with him, including his assistant, servant, and bodyguard. Leaders do not succeed on their own. They usually have a support team that actively takes care and supports them. Because of this support team, Mandela is able to focus on solving the problem in South Africa. In the movie, Brenda is Mandela's closest political supporter. As a political assistant, she sometimes offers him advice to keep him on track.
I strongly advise against this, especially on your own. It gives the impression of autocratic leadership. You risk alienating your cabinet and your party.
Your advice is duly noted.
Brenda is also concerned about Mandela's health and will not allow him to work overtime.
He needs a complete rest. And I don't mean just simply shifting the affairs of the state to his benefit.
Meetings, no politics.
You know him. He won't do that.
Then I'm going to put him into hospital, in isolation.
No, not yet. I'll threaten him with hospital if he doesn't behave.
I'll cancel everything.
On the other hand, Mandela's servants respect him and look after his health and his daily life. In one scene, she suggests that Mandela should go to bed early to have some rest.
You need to sleep, the doctor said.
The doctor has no sense of occasion.
Finally, Mandela's bodyguard care about his personal safety and follow him at any time to ensure that he will not be attacked by his opponent.
Just want to get him through tomorrow safely. That's all. We all do.